wasn't supposed to reach Capitol Hill, but when data from 3iAtlas revealed a surge of heat, magnetic interference, and something that looked like a controlled energy pulse, NASA's internal channels froze and Washington was alerted. Within hours, Congress called an emergency briefing. Behind closed doors, scientists laid out findings they barely understood themselves. A comet that wasn't cooling, but activating. What they showed lawmakers that night made even seasoned physicists go pale. The congressional emergency session began under a veil of unease. It was close to midnight when members of both chambers filed into the secure auditorium beneath the Capitol, leaving their aides and phones outside. The topic on the agenda wasn't foreign policy or defense. Siyaway dispo rikwagot sa Osbart cries for nice Arandistat in an interstellar object millions of kilometers away, 3iAtlas. At the front of the room, NASA officials, flanked by representatives from the Pentagon and the Office of Space Intelligence, presented their findings. The first slide displayed a simple spectral graph, but behind its minimal design was a truth too large for the room to contain. Over the past 3 days, 3iAtlas had begun releasing heat signatures far beyond any known natural process. The readings had surpassed 5,000 degree Celsius, levels inconsistent with solar heating or outgassing. More unsettling still, the heat wasn't random. It pulsed in perfect synchronization with the comet's 9-hour rotational period. Each data packet retrieved from the Deep Space Network confirmed the same rhythm, a pattern repeating with the precision of a clock. This was not chaotic sublimation, it was control. Subsequent slides revealed imagery from China's Tianwen-1 orbiter, whose instruments had recorded a visible transition from faint green to deep red. The shift in color aligned perfectly with the increase in thermal output. Infrared spectrographs displayed narrow emission lines rather than broad natural spectra. Clear evidence of coherent light, a phenomenon almost unheard of in cometary physics. By the end of the presentation, the atmosphere inside the briefing room had shifted from curiosity to silent dread. It was no longer a discussion about a comet behaving strangely. The data implied that 3iAtlas was not reflecting energy, but producing it from within, a self-regulating thermal source, deliberate and repeating, observed from two sides of the solar system. The follow-up report opened with a sequence of infrared composites, each captured 12 hours apart. Together, they showed 3iAtlas transitioning from a dim, frosted